Bird, there you are. I cannot blame you for hiding. It is so hot today. Is it better? Yeah, is it better if you stay in the shade and hide next to the door? Oh, I know why you're over there. Some of the air conditioning probably leaks out from under the door. You are one very smart lady cat. Guys, it is so hot out here. For the sake of giving you guys hopefully some roof cats in the beautiful bamboo garden behind us, I have come outside, but I am going to be running inside to our air con as quickly as I can because it is ridiculously hot out here. Well over 100 degrees here in Taipei, but Chips and I aren't really gonna have to worry about that for much longer because this is actually our last week in Taiwan. I'm kind of having a hard time believing that that huge trip that we have been expecting for like over a year now has actually happened, and it's almost over, and we're going to be going home to Michigan in the United States in a little under a week, and that's kind of amazing. And that's kind of like, oh my gosh, a gigantic cicada that landed on my hand. So there you go, a little bit, ooh, my little heart is like pounding so hard right now. But yeah, this is our final week in Taiwan, and it has been an amazing adventure. I definitely wish I had vlogged more, and I definitely wish I had been able to do more, but you hear those cicadas? It is so ridiculously hot here too. I wasn't really expecting that, and I won't lie, we're kind of majorly looking forward to going home and having the rest of our summer be in, you know, Michigan, where the high is currently in the low 70s right now. Wow, that's like close to, oh, is there a bird over there too? There's so much action out here. How do all these animals stand it? How do you stand it, bird? It is so hot out here. But everybody else seems to be fine. It just, I'm definitely have adapted to that colder Michigan weather. But anyway, last week in Taiwan, wish I would have done more while we're here. And on that note, we're gonna be having a very busy week. I have no idea how this week is going to go. Chips and I have to get ready to leave. He has his finals right now. Lots of big important presentations, a lot of events to go to. I think I might have to go to some of those events too, to be like, yes, cheering on the people who went through the entire summer program and stuff like that. We have some special things we want to get done in Taipei before we leave. Believe it or not, oh my gosh, I'm already sweating because it's so hot out here. One of the goals we had for visiting Taiwan was going to the hot springs. We're not going to do that anymore. It's hot enough without getting into thermally heated water right now. Even this breeze that is coming by is just like a blast of hot air. It feels like going through the Arizona desert again. Oh my goodness. Bird, I don't know how you stand it. But yeah, it's our last week, and as a result, I have no idea how this week is going to go. A lot of the scheduling is going to be on Chips's side and whatever he needs done, whatever pace he needs done. And then we have to actually kind of take apart the home that we've settled into for the last 2.5 months, pack it all back into 2 suitcases, and then somehow make it to the Taiwan airport, then fly to Japan for a couple hours for our layover, and then fly all the way back home, and then get ourselves back home from the airport in Detroit. So it's going to be a really, really, really big adventure, and this time around I know to expect hitting a wall of jet lag and being really confused and unsure about which way is up and what life is. But I get to see my birds again, I get to see my plants again, and there's also that bittersweet, we also have to leave the things like Bird and Noble Lady and Boss and Minato, the wonderful place, the vegan place that we eat at a lot here. It's gonna be really hard to leave and to know that we're on the entire other side of the planet as the cats and some of the other things we've come to love. So we do want to spend some time enjoying the last of our time here in Taiwan, and I definitely have learned a lot from this summer. A lot about myself, a lot about what it's like to travel internationally, and a lot about what it's like to try to run huge big seasonal events while I'm traveling internationally. It's a little bit tougher than I thought, but I have enjoyed summer in space so much with you guys, and it is not over yet. I just wanted to let you know the next couple weeks are going to be so ridiculously bumpy. I have no idea how they're going to go, and I can only promise you guys I will do my best. after we get home, we'll have another little powwow meeting to kind of celebrate I'm home. And apparently I have a gigantic mountain of mail to go through from the PO box, so that's gonna be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I know that the patrons over in our Patreon Discord have been hinting at some sort of special box for a while now that I think they have sent me, and they're really excited for me to see, and got really excited when they found out that my birdie babysitter hasn't even been sending me pictures of the mail pile. So we're gonna have some big surprises to go back to, just savoring being in cooler weather for sure, and also adjusting to being home. There was a lot of self-discovery, if you have been looking over on the vlog channel, that I went through this summer, and there have been a lot of really fantastic new growth in our community, new adventures we've gone on, and this was our first attempt at doing some seasonal events, and I love it. Definitely made some mistakes, definitely learned quite a bit, but I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to bring you guys the next seasonal event that will be coming up after I rest a little bit. But videos are still going to be going out the next couple weeks. I just have no idea if I'll be able to hit the schedule or not. We do have an unofficial schedule that is kind of hiding in the background if you guys are curious, like, but Seri, when are things going to go out? Oh, so let me get some of the most commonly asked questions out of the way right now, and you can always check down in the comment section. Usually when I am able to, I'll go back in and I'll kind of summarize what we talk about in the update vlogs, and a too long didn't read comment that I always pin at the bottom of these videos, so make sure you go check those out. But the most common questions: where's Warrior Cats? It's coming! It requires a lot of creativity, and it requires a ton of time, and it has one of the lowest paybacks in terms of views and in terms of just like the practical behind the scenes considerations you have to have for the health of a series, for the time investment in it. But it's a heart series from me, but it is truly an act of love. It is not popular enough to be something that I can get rid of a whole bunch of other things and just focus on that, but it is something I love to do, and our patrons have actually really helped make gigantic wheels start turning in the background for the Sims 3 Warrior Cat series. Whereas Untold Tales, it was on hold because Cat Tales is done by the same developer as Untold Tales, and I wanted to focus on Cat Tales for a while. But now that we're wrapping up about a year in the beta of Cat Tales, I'm kind of thinking we might switch over to Untold Tales to wrap up a couple story arcs that we have going on over there, and then we will jump back over to Cat Tales when the alpha comes out, and we'll do another year with all of the expansions and all of the new things to see and do and interact with. And where's Star Stable? I can't really load Star Stable in Asia. It works just fine on my laptop, for those of you guys wondering. The problem is trying to connect to the servers in Star Stable, which I'm located in the United States servers. Trying to connect to a USA server from Taiwan means that the lag is so bad I can't really get anything done most of the time. So I'm just going to hold off on recording Star Stable until we roll into being back home, because we're almost there, guys. A week from now, I'm going to be passed out in my bed with jet lag and trying to remember how to like stand and walk normally. So yeah, don't worry, we're going to be home soon, so all those things will be coming pretty quick. Oh my gosh, the camera is like overheating in my hands because it's so hot out here. I am going to be so happy. Bird, how do you do this? I'm going to be so happy to be home on so many levels. But like I said, I do want to get some of these adventures done. Where's Zoo Crafting? It's back! And I'm continuing some work in there. We have some big events going on over there. We also have another Minecraft series that may be appearing at some point in the near future, just to drop a gigantic hint for those of you guys who have made it this far. I'm really excited because let's just say it's going to include some of the most top requested things that people have ever wanted me to mess with in Minecraft. So that's going to be really awesome. And otherwise, summer in space, don't despair. I was so sick last week, that's why videos were so in and out. You can still kind of hear I'm trying to get over my cold still. We have some very special things that are going to be happening in Niche, thanks to the developers being absolutely amazing people and wanting to cheer us on for our challenge, so keep an eye out for that as well. But with all of these balls that I'm trying to kind of juggle in the air right now and all these things we're trying to do, just be aware this is going to be a chaotic week for me. Chaotic kind of 2 weeks coming up, or a really chaotic August. because even when we go home, we have to leave again for an important family trip as soon as we get used to being back at our house. So there's going to be a ton of traveling this August, and there's going to be a ton of adjusting, but we're going to do our best to wrap up summer in space. I'm going to go back inside to our beautiful air-conned apartment, and I'm going to sit down and really start cranking away and working so hard for you guys to try to get the summer in space going out with a bang. I apologize it has not gone as smoothly as I wanted. I have learned a lot in running our seasonal events, and I'm really grateful that you guys have stuck it out with me and that we have made it this far, and it is definitely something that is going to set the tone and the style for our channel from now on. We already have a whole bunch of cool seasonal events lined up for next season, and then we have a special season after that that's going to last from December going into March. So there's a lot of really cool ideas and a lot of really cool themed series and special things within the series that we run as cores that will be happening. And don't worry if that confuses you. That gets into a little bit more of the details of the scheduling, that I try to keep a lot of things secret so I can surprise you guys with fun surprises. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me because it is so hot out here. I'm gonna go inside and just get to work and try to make things happen. But I have no idea how the next couple weeks are going to go, and I wanted to reassure you guys, I'm not trying to let a series lapse. I'm not trying to ignore your guys' request. I am just juggling so much right now because now it is time to kind of reverse what we've done, gather ourselves up, and move back from Asia to the United States. So this is kind of going to be a big event and a big trip. I'm going to try to get into vlogging again and going through all of the vlog footage I haven't processed yet for the vlog channel. So if you guys are interested in seeing the actual events of what we've done in Taiwan and what we've done here and the things that we have adventured in, then be sure to go check over the vlog channel. But otherwise, hang in there guys. I'm learning a lot from our seasonal events. Let me know what you guys think. We'll kind of do a recap and a reflections, which may be very helpful for any other YouTubers in the audience. Hello everyone. For my attempts at running something like our Summer in Space and Summer of the Wolves events. Oh, and there's some big Wolf Quest events coming up, but I'll save that to talk about in the next Wolf Quest episode because it's kind of amazing. And yeah, basically, there's so much going on. Trying to savor the last of my adventure and get myself home and not melt in 100+ degree heat. Yeah, there's a lot happening. So I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. It's so hot right now. I can't wait to go home. It's gonna be awesome. Look at that. Oh my gosh.